Out here, the world is vast. It stretches to horizons we can barely imagine. There is a great silence that holds everything. It is a silence not of emptiness, but of immense presence. The air itself seems to breathe. Mountains stand like ancient watchers, their peaks touching the clouds. Great plains roll on and on, a sea of grass under a limitless sky. This is a world untouched by the clamor of our own. It operates on a different rhythm, a slower, more deliberate beat. Every rustle of a leaf, every distant call holds profound meaning. It is a stage of breathtaking beauty, yet one where the drama of life and death plays out every single moment. This is the great wilderness. It is a place of profound solitude. Here, time is measured not by clocks, but by the rising and setting of the sun. It is measured by the slow turn of the seasons. The light changes everything. A soft morning glow can reveal a landscape of gentle promise. But the harsh glare of midday can expose its unforgiving nature. The deep shadows of dusk bring with them a sense of unease, a time when hunters begin their silent patrol. In this immense space, every creature, no matter how small or how large, is a part of this grand unfolding story. Its life is a single precious thread woven into an enormous, intricate tapestry. The scale of it all can be humbling. A single tree in a sprawling forest is a world unto itself, sheltering countless lives within its branches and roots. A lone dune in an endless desert is a shifting monument, sculpted by winds that have blown for millennia. To be here is to feel incredibly small, a fleeting observer in a realm that is ancient and powerful. The rules here are not made by us, they are elemental, written into the very fabric of the land. They are the laws of survival, of instinct, and of necessity, and they are absolute. Here, every day is a test. There are no guarantees. The sun rises on a new set of challenges. Will there be water? Will food be found? Will shelter provide safety from the coming storm or from the eyes of a predator? For the inhabitants of these wild places, these are not abstract questions. They are the immediate, urgent realities that govern their existence. The beauty of this world is undeniable, but it is a beauty edged with danger. It is a paradise and a battlefield all at once. The silent stage is set, and the players must perform their roles or they will not see another dawn. If you're captivated by the untamed beauty and raw drama of the wild, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Join us for more breathtaking journeys into nature's most extraordinary stories. Each landscape presents its own unique set of rules. Consider the great northern forests. Towering trees create a dense canopy, a cathedral of green that filters the sunlight into shifting patterns on the forest floor. It is a place of deep shadows and hidden corners. For a deer, it offers cover from the watchful eyes of a wolf pack. But those same shadows can conceal the hunter, turning a safe haven into a deadly trap. The forest floor is a soft carpet of moss and fallen leaves, muffling the sound of footsteps. This silence is a tool used both by the hunter and the hunted in their constant, quiet struggle. Then there is the desert. It is a land of extremes. The sun beats down with a relentless, searing heat. The landscape seems stripped bare, a canvas of sand and rock. Here water is the most precious treasure of all, a fleeting gift that dictates the rhythm of all life. A tiny lizard perfectly camouflaged against the ochre rock waits for a passing insect. It must conserve every drop of moisture. A herd of oryx must travel for days, guided by an ancient, instinctual map to find a hidden waterhole. The desert's beauty is stark and minimalist, but its dangers are ever present. Dehydration and starvation are constant threats in this vast, sun-scorched emptiness. Travel to the savannah and the world opens up. It is a kingdom of grass, stretching as far as the eye can see, dotted with acacia trees. This openness offers little place to hide. Herds of wildebeest and zebra gather in their thousands, finding safety in numbers. Their survival depends on constant vigilance. A single moment of distraction can be fatal. The wind carries scents across the plains, a vital source of information. It can warn of an approaching lion pride, or it can carry the tantalizing smell of distant rain. The seasons here are dramatic, transforming the landscape from a dry, golden expanse to a lush, green pasture. And finally, the tundra. It is a world locked in ice for much of the year. The wind is a constant biting force, sweeping across a treeless expanse. Survival here requires incredible endurance. A polar bear, a solitary wanderer, must navigate the shifting sea ice in its search for seals. Its thick fur and layer of blubber are essential adaptations against the brutal cold. A small Arctic fox, its coat a brilliant white, becomes nearly invisible against the snow. It must listen for the faintest sound of a lemming moving beneath the surface. Each of these worlds, from forest to tundra, is both a cradle of life and a crucible of hardship. For every animal, the day begins with a fundamental need to find food. This is the engine that drives all activity in the wild. It is a constant, pressing search. For a hummingbird, it means visiting hundreds of flowers, its tiny heart beating at an incredible rate, just to gather enough nectar to survive the day. For a giant panda, it means spending most of its waking hours consuming vast quantities of bamboo, a food source with very little nutritional value. The quest is relentless. Hunger is a powerful motivator, pushing animals to take risks, to travel great distances, and to use all their ingenuity. Finding water is an equally urgent task. In the dry plains of Africa, the shrinking waterholes become focal points of intense drama. Animals of all kinds, predator and prey alike, are forced to share this vital resource. An uneasy truce often holds, born of a shared, desperate thirst. A giraffe must spread its long legs into a vulnerable, awkward position to drink, its eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. In the desert, some creatures have evolved to get all the moisture they need from the food they eat. Others must rely on the morning dew, collecting precious droplets before the sun burns them away. Shelter, too, is a critical component of survival. It is a place of rest, a refuge from the elements, and a safe haven to raise young. A beaver works tirelessly, felling trees and building an intricate lodge with an underwater entrance, creating a fortress against predators like bears and wolves. A tiny harvest mouse weaves a delicate spherical nest high up on a stalk of grass, a fragile sanctuary suspended above the ground. Even a simple burrow dug into the earth can provide the crucial difference between life and death during a blizzard or a flash flood. Finding or creating the right shelter is a skill passed down through generations. The changing seasons add another layer of complexity to this daily struggle. The arrival of winter in the temperate zones means food becomes scarce. Many animals, like the dormouse, enter a deep hibernation, slowing their metabolism to a near standstill to conserve energy. Others, like the caribou, embark on epic migrations, traveling thousands of miles to follow the growth of fresh vegetation. Each season brings its own tests. Spring may bring abundance, but it also brings a new generation of predators. Summer may offer long days for foraging, but it can also bring drought and fire. Survival depends on the ability to adapt to this ever-changing world. In the wild, life is sustained by a delicate and often brutal balance. This is the world of the predator and its prey. It is a relationship that has shaped the evolution of both, a timeless dance of strategy and survival. The hunter is a marvel of adaptation. A cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, is built for a single, explosive burst of speed. Its chase is a breathtaking display of power and precision. But, it is a sprint that cannot be sustained. If the gazelle can evade that initial rush, using its own agility to zig and zag, it may just escape. The cheetah's hunt is a gamble, an enormous expenditure of energy that does not always pay off. The art of the hunt is often one of patience and stealth. A leopard, master of ambush, will spend hours stalking its prey. It uses every patch of cover, every shadow, to remain unseen. Its spotted coat provides the perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the bush. It moves with a silent, deliberate grace, placing each paw with absolute care. The final moments are a blur of coiled muscle and explosive action. For the unsuspecting impala, a moment's inattention is the difference between life and a sudden, violent end. The tension in these final seconds is immense, a silent battle of wits and senses. But the hunted are not helpless victims. They have their own remarkable set of skills for survival. A herd of muskoxen in the Arctic, when threatened by wolves, will form a defensive circle. The adults face outwards, a formidable ring of horns protecting the vulnerable young in the center. A porcupine's defense is its sharp quills, a clear and painful warning to any predator that gets too close. Camouflage is one of the most effective tools. A stick insect becomes indistinguishable from a twig. A flounder can change its skin pattern to match the seabed in seconds. Survival is a game of outsmarting your opponent. This constant pressure has driven an evolutionary arms race. As predators become faster and more cunning, prey must become more vigilant and elusive. The keen eyesight of an eagle is matched by the lightning-fast reflexes of a rabbit. The powerful jaws of a crocodile are countered by the sheer size and strength of a Cape buffalo. Even the smallest creatures have their defenses. A poison dart frog's vibrant colors are not for show. They are a stark warning of the potent toxins in its skin. This intricate dance is the very engine of evolution, shaping the bodies and behaviors of every animal in this raw, untamed world. To truly understand the wilderness, one must learn to listen. It is a world rich with sound, a complex language that carries on the wind. Close your eyes and you can hear it. The gentle rustle of leaves in a forest can signal the approach of something small, perhaps a shrew foraging in the undergrowth. A sudden snap of a twig, however, can stop every creature in its tracks. It is a sound of alarm, a signal of potential danger. The air, which moments before was filled with the soft hum of insects and birdsong, can fall into a sudden, watchful silence. This silence is as meaningful as any sound. Water has its own voice. It can be a gentle whisper, a small stream trickling over smooth stones, a sound of life and purity. This is the sound that guides thirsty animals through a dry landscape. But water can also roar. A powerful waterfall crashing into a gorge below speaks of immense, untamable power. The rhythmic wash of waves on a coastline is a constant, soothing presence, a sound that has shaped the shore for eons. The sound of rain on a forest canopy is a drumbeat of renewal, a promise of life for the plants and a signal for many creatures to emerge and forage. The wind is the great messenger of the wild. It moans through mountain passes, a lonely, haunting sound. It sighs through the tall grasses of the savanna, carrying scents and secrets across vast distances. For a pack of wolves, the wind is a vital tool, carrying the scent of a distant caribou herd. For the caribou, that same wind might carry the scent of the approaching wolves. providing a crucial, life-saving warning. The howl of the wind during a blizzard is a terrifying sound, a reminder of nature's raw and indifferent power, forcing all life to seek shelter. And then there are the voices of the animals themselves. The deep, resonant roar of a lion at dusk is not just a sound, it is a declaration. It is a claim of territory, a warning to rivals, and a call to its pride. The chorus of frogs in a wetland at night is a symphony of life, a frantic and joyful search for a mate. The distant howl of a lone wolf is a sound of profound melancholy and connection, a call to its scattered pack. Each sound, from the chitter of a squirrel to the trumpeting of an elephant, is a vital piece of communication in this intricate living world. It is a language of survival, of warning, and of belonging. When we look at the immense challenges of the wild, it is easy to see only the struggle. We see the constant search for food, the desperate flight from a predator, the harsh reality of a changing season. It is a life lived on the very edge. A single mistake, a moment of bad luck, or an unseasonable storm can mean the end. Every day is a battle against hunger, thirst, and the elements. It is a world that seems to demand a level of resilience that is almost unimaginable. The law of nature is, in many ways, brutal and unforgiving. Only the strong, the lucky, and the adaptable will survive. Yet in the face of this constant adversity, there is something truly remarkable. It is the sheer, unyielding will to live. It is present in every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest whale. It is the force that drives a salmon to swim upstream against impossible currents, to return to the very stream where it was born to spawn. It is the drive that compels a mother bear to fiercely protect her cubs against any threat, no matter how large. This instinct is a powerful, primal force that pushes life to continue, to endure, and to overcome. It is a testament to the tenacity of life itself. This resilience is awe-inspiring. We see it in the desert plant that lies dormant for years, waiting for a single brief rain to burst into flower. We see it in the emperor penguin, standing for months in the freezing Antarctic darkness, protecting its single precious egg. This is not a conscious decision, but a deep, fundamental instinct woven into their very being. It is the simple, powerful desire to see another sunrise, to find another meal, to raise another generation. It is a quiet, powerful defiance against all the forces that would seek to extinguish it. To witness this is to feel a profound sense of respect. The wild is not cruel, it is simply indifferent. It operates on a set of ancient, unbreakable rules, and the creatures that live within it are not merely surviving. They are thriving in their own way, perfectly adapted to their place in the world. Their lives are a constant testament to the power of persistence. In their daily struggle, in their incredible resilience, and in their unbroken will to continue, we see the raw, beautiful, and powerful essence of life on our planet. It is a drama that commands our deepest reverence and our utmost awe.